You're about to watch someone disappear. Are you watching closely? Not die, not quit. Disappear from the system that owned him. The alarm, the commute, the fluorescent lights, the manager who couldn't look him in the eye. All of it gone. Replaced by something most people only see in ads they scroll past at 2 a.m. This is the story of how one guy, no camera, no face, no connections, cracked the algorithm. And never worked for anyone again. Level 1, the cave. His name is Marcus. 27 years old. Marketing coordinator at a logistics company in Manchester. Title sounds impressive, reality isn't. He spends 8 hours a day updating spreadsheets nobody reads, sending emails nobody replies to, and sitting in meetings that could have been a text message. His salary, £28,000 a year. After tax, rent, food, transport, he has £200 left at the end of the month. £200 for a whole month of his life. He wakes up at 6:47 a.m. every single morning, not because he wants to, because the alarm forces him to. He eats the same lunch, meal deal, £3.50 every single day. He sits in the same chair, under the same lights, next to the same people who stopped dreaming somewhere around 2019. His boss, a 52-year-old man who peaked in 2009, gives him feedback on fonts. Fonts. Marcus drives home through the same traffic, eats whatever's easy, watches something on his phone, falls asleep. Then wakes up and does it again. And again. And again. He's not depressed, he's something worse. He's numb. Level 2, the crack in the wall. It's a Tuesday, 11:47 p.m. Marcus is in bed scrolling Instagram, half asleep, not looking for anything. Then a video stops him. It's not a person, no face, just text on a screen, dark background, stock footage of a city at night, a voiceover talking about the Roman Empire. 40 seconds long. He watches it. Then watches it again. 40 million views. He sits up. 40 million. He clicks the account. 43 videos, all the same format, no face, no camera, just narration over visuals. He checks the bio. Business inquiries only. He Googles it. 3 minutes later, he's reading a Reddit thread about faceless YouTube channels making $20,000 a month through ad revenue and sponsorships. He tells himself it's probably fake. He closes his phone. He stares at the ceiling. He opens his phone again. Level 3, the research hole. Marcus doesn't sleep that night. Not because he's anxious. Because for the first time in 2 years, his brain is on. He finds a YouTube video explaining how faceless channels work, then another, then a full breakdown of RPM rates, niche selection, retention algorithms. He learns that YouTube pays between $2 and $15 per 1,000 views, depending on the niche. He learns that some channels post 3 videos a week, hit 1 million views per video, and pull $30,000 a month with 0 personal branding. No face, no name, no studio. Just the right content, the right format, the right hooks. By 4 a.m. he has a notebook, 5 pages of notes, messy, fast, alive. He hasn't written in a notebook since university. He gets 3 hours of sleep. He goes to work. He sits under the fluorescent lights. He updates the spreadsheet. But something is different now. He knows something. And knowing something changes everything. Level 4, the first video. Marcus picks his niche on a Thursday evening. Dark psychology, human behavior, why people do what they do. He's always been fascinated by it, reads books about it. Nobody at work cares, but the internet. The internet is obsessed with it. He writes his first script at the kitchen table, cheap laptop, one lamp can of Coke. He finds a free AI voiceover tool, records a rough version, edits it in CapCut, a free app he downloaded at midnight. The video is 4 minutes long. It takes him 9 hours to make. It looks rough. The packing is off, the music is too loud, one of the clips doesn't match the narration. He posts it anyway, because posting badly is infinitely better than not posting at all. He wakes up the next morning. 287 views. 0 subscribers. 3 comments, all of them weird. He goes to work, updates the spreadsheet, smiles for the first time in months. Level 5, the grind begins. Marcus sets a rule. 1 video per week, minimum. After work, weekends, lunch breaks spent writing scripts on his phone in the stairwell so his colleagues don't ask questions. Week 2, his second video hits 1,200 views. Week 3, 4,800. Week 4, his fourth video, The Dark Psychology of Manipulation, hits 31,000 views in 48 hours. Something is working. He doesn't know exactly what, but he starts studying it like a scientist. Why did that video work? The hook, the packing, the thumbnail. He changes his thumbnail style. His retention jumps 12%. He shortens his hooks. His click-through rate goes up. He studies the analytics like they're a map, because they are. The algorithm isn't mysterious, it's a system. And Marcus was born to reverse engineer systems. His channel hits 1,000 subscribers. Then 5,000. Then 8 weeks and 20,000. He's still waking up at 6:47, still eating the £3.50 meal deal. But he's not numb anymore. He's hunting. Level 6, the breakout. Week 10. Marcus posts a video called Why Smart People Do Stupid Things. He spends 4 extra hours on the hook, rewrites the script 3 times, obsesses over the first 7 seconds. He posts it on a Wednesday night. By Thursday morning, 80,000 views. By Friday, 340,000. By Sunday, 1.1 million. He checks his AdSense. $4,300. From one video in 4 days. He's at his desk at work. The spreadsheet is open. His boss is talking about Q3 reporting formats. Marcus is staring at his phone. $4,300. That's more than his monthly salary. From one video. Made on a free app. In his kitchen. In the evenings. He puts his phone down, nods at something his boss says. But his hands are shaking. Level 7, the double life. Marcus starts living 2 lives. By day, marketing coordinator, spreadsheets, meetings, the fluorescent lights, the meal deal. By night, content machine. He upgrades his setup, new microphone, better editing software, a second-hand monitor from Facebook Marketplace so he can edit faster. He starts posting twice a week. He studies every viral dark psychology channel on YouTube, breaks down their structures, finds the gaps, what topics haven't been covered, what angle hasn't been used. His channel hits 50,000 subscribers. Then 100,000. He gets his first sponsorship email. A productivity app. They offer £800 for a 30-second mention in one video. He stares at the email. £800. That's 4 months of his leftover budget. For 30 seconds of script. He replies within the hour. Level 8, the calculation. Month 3. Marcus opens his laptop on a Sunday morning and runs the numbers. AdSense last month, $8,200. Sponsorship deals, £2,400. Total, roughly £8,500 in 1 month. His salary, £2,300 per month. He reads the numbers again. He goes for a walk. It's raining, he doesn't care. He does the math in his head. If the channel keeps growing, even modestly, month 4 could be £12,000. Month 5 more. He's been afraid to say the thing out loud. So he says it out loud, in the rain, to nobody. I don't have to go back. Level 9, the resignation. Monday morning, 8:54 a.m. Marcus walks into the office 6 minutes early, which he never does. He sits down, opens his laptop, not the spreadsheet. His resignation letter. 3 sentences, professional, clean. He rereads it. He walks to his manager's office. Knocks twice. His manager looks up from something on his screen. Marcus slides the letter across the desk. His manager reads it, looks up, looks back down. You sure about this? Mark, it's tough right now. Marcus smiles. I know, thanks for everything. He walks back to his desk. He finishes the day. He's polite. He helps with the handover notes. But every spreadsheet he touches, every email he sends, every meeting he sits in, he knows it's the last time. He walks out at 5:30. The fluorescent lights flicker behind him. He doesn't look back. Level 10, the build. Now Marcus has something he's never had before. Time. 8 hours a day, back in his hands. He doesn't relax, not yet. He builds. He hires a freelance video editor from Eastern Europe, sharp, fast, affordable. Then a scriptwriting assistant. Then a thumbnail designer. He starts a second channel. Different niche, true crime psychology, same format, different audience. He studies the YouTube Partner Program. Learns about mid-roll ads, CPM optimization, audience demographics. He moves into a better flat. Nothing fancy, just somewhere he can think. The second channel hits monetization in 6 weeks. Month 5 after quitting, combined revenue across both channels, £22,000. He's 27 years old. He's making more in a month than most people make in a year. And he's only posting videos. Level 11, the expansion. Marcus doesn't celebrate, he scales. Channel 3, motivational storytelling, targets a US audience, higher RPM rates, bigger ad budgets. He builds systems, templates, workflows, scripts that can be produced in a day, editors who work to a style guide, thumbnails A/B tested before they go live. He reads every book on audience psychology, content strategy, platform algorithms. He's not a content creator anymore. He's operating a media company. From his flat, with a team he's never met in person, coordinated through Notion and Slack. Month 7, 3 channels, combined, 800,000 subscribers. Month 9, 1.4 million, combined monthly revenue, £47,000. He's 28 now. He takes his first real holiday in 4 years. He goes to Barcelona for a week. Sits by the sea, eats properly, sleeps 8 hours. Looks at the water. Thinks, what if I just stayed? Level 12, the move. He doesn't go back to Manchester. He sends for his things. He rents an apartment in Valencia, 3 minutes from the beach, white walls, big windows, light everywhere. The opposite of the fluorescent office. He wakes up without an alarm. He makes coffee. He walks to the sea. He works from cafes and terraces and occasionally from a beach towel. His team runs the day-to-day. He focuses on strategy, new niches, new formats, new channels. He's building something that runs whether he's watching or not. The algorithm doesn't sleep, and now neither does his income. Level 13, the empire. 18 months after his resignation, Marcus has 5 channels. Total subscriber count, 4.2 million. Monthly revenue, £95,000. He has 7 people on his team, editors, writers, a social media manager, a business operations assistant. His best-performing video has 22 million views. He's been featured in 2 newsletters about the creator economy. Both times he declined to give his name. He's still faceless, still anonymous, still just a voice, a script, a thumbnail. But the empire behind it is very, very real. Level 14, the life. On a Tuesday that feels nothing like his old Tuesdays, Marcus is on a yacht off the coast of Ibiza. He didn't rent it. A friend of a friend owns it. But the world he now moves in, it's full of people with yachts. He's wearing linen. He's got a drink. The sun is going down over the Mediterranean. His phone buzzes. New video performance report. One of his channels just crossed 500,000 views in 12 hours. He reads it, sets the phone down. Watches the sun. He thinks about the meal deal, the £3.50 meal deal, every single day. He thinks about the alarm, 6:47 a.m. every single morning. He thinks about the fonts, the feedback about the fonts. He actually laughs at the sea by himself, because none of it can touch him anymore. Final level, the truth. Here's what Marcus will tell you if you ever find him. He wasn't talented. He wasn't connected. He didn't have a camera or a following or a mentor. He had a Tuesday night, an Instagram video he scrolled past, and one question he couldn't stop asking. What if this actually works? Most people ask that question and then go back to scrolling. Marcus asked it and then opened a notebook. That's the whole difference. Not genius, not luck, not privilege. Just someone who stayed up past midnight to build something instead of watching someone else's highlight reel. The algorithm rewards consistency. It rewards curiosity. It rewards the person who shows up in their kitchen after a long day, too tired to care what it looks like, and posts anyway. The system Marcus escaped. It was never unbreakable. He just had to stop believing that it was. The fluorescent lights are still on. Someone else is sitting under them now, updating the spreadsheet, eating the meal deal, waiting for the weekend. The algorithm is still running. The question is, are you?